So let us start the chapter 1, set. Okay. The set is a base of many chapters in calculus, including probability. So this important chapter have to learn well. It's a base actually. Okay. So first thing we are going to learn is what is a set. The definition of the set we are going to learn. Okay. So what is a set? Set is a well-defined collection of distinct objects. Okay, so what is a set? Set is a well-defined collection of distinct objects. Okay, so what do you mean by well-defined? Well-defined. What do you mean by this well-defined? Okay, so to clear that concept, let me ask one question. Can you say any three top actors of Mollywood, means Malayalam film industry? Okay, so question is clear now. Top three actors of Mollywood. Okay, this is a question. Okay, so if I am asking these two persons, so first if I ask this to Gia, okay, then she told Mammootty, then Mohanlal, then Suresh Gopi. Okay, so in that class all the children were not agreed to these three, Mammootty, Mohanlal and Suresh Gopi. Immediately Nia stand and said, not Nia, Nia. What she said, Dulquer Salman. Dulquer Salman. Then she said Nivin Puri. Then third one she said as Unni Mukundan. Okay, so according to Gia, the best three actors are Mammootty, Mohanlal and Suresh Gopi. But according to Nia, the best three actors are Dulquer Salman, Nivin Poli and Unni Mukundan. That means for this question, from person to person, the answers vary. Okay, if the answer vary, that is not well defined. Then when it will become well defined? If it is a well defined, it will not change from person to person. Okay, so here from person to person it is varying, so it is not well defined. Okay. Okay, now a second question I ask to these two children, Gia and Nia. What is the question? What is the question you are waiting? Okay, isn't it? My question was, which are the vowels of English alphabet? What was the second question? Vowels of English alphabet. Okay, which all are the vowels? All knows the answer. Okay, so like that Gia told A, E, I, O, U. Okay, Nia also told what? A, E, I, O, U. Both say, all the persons say that two persons give me the same answer. Now if you ask anyone else, then also the answer will be the same, it will not change. That means this is a vowels of English alphabet is well defined. Clear? What is the meaning of well defined? From person to person, the elements of the set will not change. That is the meaning of well defined. Now one more time is set is a collection of well defined objects, isn't it? Well defined distinct objects. What do you mean by that word distinct? One more term you can see in that definition. Distinct. What do you mean by distinct. When you consider the set vowels of English alphabet A, E, I, O, U, you can see all the elements are different, isn't it? Not even a single element is the same. That itself the meaning of distinct. All the elements will be different. Now next last term you can see objects, isn't it? Objects means the elements of the set. Object means the elements of the set. Okay. Now elements, usually the elements of the set are denoted by small letters of English alphabet, but we will name the set using capital letters of English alphabet. So vowels of English alphabet, we can write capital V to name that set, and always all the sets we will enclose in curly bracket, like that only we will do. Okay, so this is equal to, open the curly bracket, and which all are the elements? A, E, I, O, U. So each element we have to write A, E, I, O, U. Okay, like this, and close the curly bracket. So how we wrote? We gave the name as capital letter and started the curly bracket and list out the elements. So each element separated by comma and close the curly bracket. In this way we can represent a set. Whatever may be, in which form we are representing a set, no doubt always we will enclose that in curly bracket. Okay, so that the definition of the set is clear for all. Okay, what is a set? Set is a well-defined collection of distinct objects. Well-defined means from person to person it will not vary. Distinct means the elements will be different, and objects means the elements. It can be anything, names, places, flowers, or persons, things, whatever may be, whatever is element of the set, that we will call as object. Okay, hope up to this much is clear for all. Next time we will discuss about how to represent a set. Okay, so there are three different ways to represent the same set. First one, description method. Then second one, roster or tabular method. Roster method or tabular method both are same itself. Okay. Then next one, rule or set builder method. So we have three different ways to represent a set. We can see one by one in detail. So first one, description method. Description method. In description method, we will simply describe the method and enclose in curly bracket. Like that only we will write. So in description method, how we will represent a set? We will simply describe in words itself, describe the set and enclose in curly bracket. That is a description method. So how we can write? Some examples we will look. First one, the set of all days in a week. So this is set, how we will express in description method. Okay, so the set of all days in a week, we can represent the answer as, first we have to enclose in description curly bracket I said. So first we have to open that curly bracket. Which set we have to write in description method? The set of all days in a week. So we can write all days in a week. Then close the curly bracket. Okay. Now next example, one more example we will see, the set of prime numbers less than 20. So how this set we will express in which description method. So first open the curly bracket, then the prime numbers less than 20, enclose in the curly bracket. Okay, so like this we can express the given set in description method. Second form, roster or tabular method. In this what we will do, while representing a set in roster form or tabular method, we have to list all the elements separated by commas. in roster form or tabular form, how we will represent a set? We have to list out all the elements separated by commas, and what we have to do? Enclose the set in set notation. That means in curly bracket. Okay. So for one example, we will see the set of all days of a week. So how this set we will express in tabular form or roster form. So first step we have to open the curly bracket. Now which all are the days of the week? All knows. Okay, starting from Sunday. Okay, so write first one Sunday, comma, second day Monday, third day Tuesday, Wednesday, then Thursday, then Friday, then Saturday. Okay, close the curly bracket. So how to represent a set in roster form and tabular form? We have to write all elements of the set separated by commas. Okay, we have to list out all the elements separated by commas and enclose in curly bracket, like that. Okay, now the next one more example we will see the set of all prime numbers less than 20. Next set. So how to express this in roster form or tabular form? So first what we have to do? Open the curly bracket. Okay, the set of all prime numbers less than 20. Prime numbers you know. Okay, you already learned it. What is a prime number? A prime number will have two factors. Which are they? That number and 1. Okay, so such numbers which all are less than 20 we have to list out over here. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Any other prime numbers less than 20? No. So all the elements listed out and close the curly bracket. Okay, so hope it is clear how to represent a set in roster form or tabular form. How we have to list out all the elements separated by commas and enclose in curly bracket. Third type, rule method or set builder method. So in this type, how we can represent a set? To represent a set in set builder form or rule method, first we will choose a variable x. Always we will choose a variable x. This variable represents all the elements of the set. Okay. Then you have to state which all properties this x satisfy. Okay. What this x we choose as a variable, and we will state what we have to state. We have to state which all properties are this x satisfied. By that the elements of the set should be clear. Okay, so to represent a set builder form, there is a fixed format is there. Always we will start with the curly bracket, then x, we can write 2 dots. We will read this as the set of all x such that. Now we have to state this x which all properties will satisfy. Like that we will write, then enclose a curly bracket. That is a way. Now let us see the example, then you will be more clear about this. First one, the set of all days of a week. How to express this set in set builder form or rule form. Okay, so first what we have to do, what is the format? Set of all. So we open the curly bracket. What we have to write? We have to choose a variable x. So x, then what? 2 dots. So such that. How we can read this one? Set of all x such that. What is the property that this x satisfy? Which set we needed? The set of all days of a week. So you have to write x is the set. X is the day of the week. Days of the week. Days of a week. Okay, so which all values this x can take? If x is a day of a week, that all values this x can take. Which all will come? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Elements remains the same, isn't it? Okay, hope it is clear. Now see the next example. The set of all prime numbers less than 20. Okay, so here again the same format we have to follow. Open the curly bracket. Okay, then choose a variable x such that instead of these two dots, one more symbol you can use, that is slash. Okay, that also same meaning. In the similar way we will read. So here I am using that symbol. Okay, anyone, it's your choice. You can use a dot or slash, meaning such that itself. So the set of all prime numbers less than 20. So which is a property that this x should satisfy? X is the prime number less than 20. Close the curly bracket. Is it clear? Okay. Now one more example we will see. I know this method you maybe how to write that property and all. Maybe you have to, but through practice only you will get it properly. So one more example we are discussing now. So next example, the set of all natural numbers less than 10. Okay. So to write this in rule method or set builder method, what we have to do? We have to open the curly bracket. Next step, choose a variable x, then such that format is ready now. Okay, we choose a variable x. Now which all values this x can take to form this set, that we have to find out. What is it? The set of all natural numbers. Natural numbers are denoted by the set n, isn't it? So if x belongs to the set n, that all numbers can be, we can add this to this set. Okay. Now one more condition is they said. What is that? That all natural numbers less than 10 only. Natural numbers will go to the infinity. But in this set, which all natural numbers included? Less than 10, which all natural numbers are there? So this x belongs to n is not enough to describe this set. One more condition we should add, which is that this x should be less than 10. Is it clear? How to represent a set in set builder form? Okay. Next we will see some properties of set. So first property says that order of the elements does not affect the set. So what does it mean? Suppose that a set is A, B, C. Then another one B, C, A. Then C, A, B. Here you can see order of the set is different in three cases, but the elements are the same itself in all the three cases. That means these three sets we will say same itself. Okay, no difference. Set A, B, C is equal to set B, C, A is equal to set C, A, B. That means order of the elements does not affect the set. This set is the same set itself. Okay. Now the second property. What is the second property? If one or more elements are repeated, the set remains the same. Okay. So suppose consider the set 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Consider that set. Actually, what is that set? 1, 2, 3. That itself. Both are same. If the elements of the set repeated, whenever we are looking the set, we will not say that these two are different set. No, these both sets are same because the elements of these two sets are same. In first set, what happens? Some elements are repeated, that we will not consider. Okay, so this if one or more elements are repeated, it will not affect the set. Okay, the next property says that in a set notation, each element is listed only once. Consider the example. Write the set in which the elements are the alphabets of the word mathematics. Okay, which one I said? Mathematics. MATHMATICS. Okay, so whenever we are writing the set of this word, first letter M, okay, comma, second letter A, okay, then third letter T, okay, then fourth letter H, then E, then M, repetition, no need to write again. A, repetition, no need to write again. T, repetition, no need to write again. I, C, S. Okay, this is the set. So, in a set notation, each element we will list only one time. If it is repeating, no need to write it again. Hope it is clear. 3 properties. So, which is the set we discussed about? Set of natural numbers is equal to set 1, 2, 3, etc. W, how we can call? Set of whole numbers will be denoted by W, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. One more set we saw today, that is a set of vowels of English alphabet, that is A, E, I, O, U. Now in these 3 sets, how Miss wrote this one? Will you identify anything from these 3 examples? How I wrote that one? Yes, name I gave for these 3 sets. I gave a particular name which I use capital letters of English alphabet, isn't it? So to name a set, always we will use capital letters of English alphabet. Okay, next the elements of the set always will be small letters, like that always it is, and each and every element will be separated by comma, and all the elements should be enclosed in curly bracket. Okay, how to represent a set? Is it clear for all? Once again I am repeating, set, we can name each and every set using capital letters of English alphabet. Then the elements of the set will be always small letters we will use. Then each element should be separated by commas, and all the elements should write within the curly bracket. Then only we can read that as a set. Always a set will be inside set notation. In which form we are representing it, no problem. Always it will be, if we are writing the set, it will be enclosed in the set notation. Set notation means this curly bracket. Okay, so like this. Curly bracket. Starting this curly bracket you have to use, to finish this curly bracket you have to use. And like that, one more thing you can observe over here, this set of the natural numbers as well as a set of the whole numbers are not ending. It is infinitely, it is going, isn't it? So in such cases, no need to write many elements. Just write first 3 elements and put 3 dot only enough, meaning that it is going infinitely. Okay, so how to write a set is clear for all. Now next one, belongs to, concept of belongs to. Okay, what is that? Now here, consider this set. Set of all vowels A, E, I, O, U. Okay, so in that A is an element of set V, like that we can say. E is an element of set V, we can say. I is an element of V, O is an element of V, and U is an element of V. Okay, so how we can write? A belongs to, this is a symbol, belongs to V, means A is an element of the set V. Okay, then next E belongs to V, like that we can write. Okay, now suppose that B, what about B? Is there any element named B in that set? No. So how we can write? B is not an element of V. Okay, like that Z, small letter Z is an element? No, is not an element of V, like that. So concept belongs to is clear. How it will read is clear for all. Okay.